Hello, students. This is your English lesson. Today we are going to read a poem, The Daffodils, part of unit number 10 from Oxford Modern English, book 7. First of all, summary of the poem. This poem is written by a renowned poet, William Wordsworth. He was an English romantic poet, and this poem is one of the famous poems of William Wordsworth. The poem expresses his feelings of solitude. He narrates his an incident when he came across a cluster of golden daffodils. According to the poet, they were thousands and thousands in number dancing in the breeze. Furthermore, the dancing, blinking flowers stretched endlessly along the shore. Moreover, the poet says the golden daffodils twinkled and stretched in an endless line like the stars in the Milky Way. This made the poet happy. He kept on staring that beautiful scene. He could not take off his eyes from the beauty of daffodils. From that time, whenever he felt lonely and depressed, the scene of the beautiful daffodils fills his heart with immense pleasure and joy. So we start our lesson. Here is page number 123. I wandered lonely as a cloud that floats on high over vales and hills, when all at once I saw a crowd, a host of golden daffodils, beside the lake, beneath the trees, fluttering and dancing in the breeze. Continuous as the stars that shine and twinkle on the Milky Way, they stretched in never-ending line along the margin of a bay. 10,000 saw I at a glance, tossing their heads in sprightly dance. The waves beside them danced, but they outdid the sparkling waves in glee. A poet could not but be gay in such a jocund company. I gazed and gazed, but little thought what wealth the show to me had brought. For oft, when on my couch I lie, in vacant or in pensive mood, they flash upon that inward eye which is the bliss of solitude, and then my heart with pleasure fills and dances with the daffodils. Exercises understanding the poem. Answer the following questions. A. What is the simile in the first verse? Answer. I wandered lonely as a cloud is the simile in the first verse. B. What do we learn about the poet from the first two verses? Answer. He likes to wander on his own. He loves the countryside and knows about the beauties of nature. C. How are the daffodils described in the first two verses? Answer. The poet sees a crowd, a host of golden daffodils, fluttering and dancing in the breeze, continuous as stars stretching along the bay. There are 10,000 daffodils tossing their heads. The poet likes the daffodils to a crowd of people. D. What is the simile in the second verse? Answer. Continuous as the stars that shine. E. In the third verse, why is the poet so happy? Answer. The sight of all the golden daffodils makes the poet happy. F. How is the last verse different from the other verses? Is the poet describing a different mood from that expressed in the previous verses? Answer. The mood is different in the fourth verse. It is thoughtful and quiet. He is describing what he feels. G. The poet says in the last line that his heart dances with the daffodils. Is his heart really dancing? Find other examples in the poem where the poet uses words normally associated with actions performed by a person to describe actions performed by other things: clouds, wind, flowers. Do you know what word we use to describe this figure of speech? Answer. His heart is not really dancing. The poet feels it is because he is happy. This is a metaphor. These questions are more difficult. Discuss them first. H. What do you think the poet means by the inward eye, which is the bliss of solitude? Do you ever use your inward eye? When? Answer. Inward eye, which is the bliss of solitude, refers to our ability to think of things and picture them in our mind when we are on our own. This power to recollect can bring us great joy. I. Why is it that many poets love nature? How does nature bring people to write poetry? Answer. Nature has been appealing and attractive for the poets. Whenever someone is in sad mood and alone, he is close to the nature. That's why poets love nature. They are impressed by the beauties of nature, as nature is always captivating for them. Personification. Here are some examples of personification. Say which abstract noun or inanimate object is being personified and state what quality it is being given. A. Justice is blind. Here, justice is being personified. It is being shown as being blind. B. The moon stepped out of her mantle of cloud to smile upon us. Here the moon is treated like a person. She is stepping out the clouds from her mantle and she is smiling. C. The ship is called the Victory. She sails at dawn. Here the ship is referred to as she. D. My motor car is 12 years old. She still runs smoothly. Here the car is referred to as she. E. Necessity is the mother of invention. Here, necessity is called a mother. F. Mother Earth has wonderful gifts for all her children. Here, the earth is personified as a mother. B. Working with words. 1. Do you know the difference in meaning between the words in each pair? A. Wandered. Wandered, walk or move in a leisurely or aimless way. Wondered, desire to know something, feel curious. B. Whales. Whales mean valley. Whale, whale, to speak or write in favor of. And a country of Great Britain is also called whale. C. Crowd, a large number of people gathered together in a disorganized way. Crowd of a cock utter its characteristic loud cry. D. Way, a method, style, or manner of doing something. Y. The liquid part of milk that is separated from the solid curds during the process of making cheese. E. Heart, a hollow muscular organ that pumps the blood through the circulatory system, the central or innermost part of something. Heart. An adult male deer, especially a red deer over 5 years old. 2. Use the words above in sentences of your own. A. Wandered. For a long time, he wandered in fear from place to place. Wandered. I just wondered how you felt about him hiding things from you. B. Whale. Whales. The surface is diversified by whales, meadows, and sand dunes. Whales. I am holding a letter sent from Wales. C. Crowd. The crowd began to cheer. Crowd. A Hancock crowd in the distance. D. Way. Travel the way you wish to go. Whey. So, how much whey protein should you take? E. Heart. It was the heart of their friendship. Heart. My beloved is like a young heart. 3. Look up these words in your dictionary. How is each one pronounced? Here are different words. It's better that you find these words in dictionary and learn how to pronounce them. As daffodil, margin, sprightly, jocund, pensive, solitude. 4. Which words in the poem are used to describe the following? Dance, sprightly dance, company, jocund company, eye, inward eye, daffodils, golden daffodils, mood, pensive mood. See, learning about language. 1. Insert semicolons where required in the following sentences. A. The old man arrived at night, semicolon. He ate a hearty meal, semicolon. He lay down to sleep, semicolon, and he never woke up in the morning. B. The monsoon has now arrived, semicolon. It will rain every day. C. Mr. George, comma, physics teacher, semicolon. Mrs. Adil, comma, chemistry teacher, semicolons. Mr. Ahmed, mathematics teacher, semicolon, and 4 other teachers will attend the conference. D. Abid, comma, I know, was there, semicolon. His brother Ahad was not. E. You have been late 3 times, semicolon. However, comma, I will give you one more chance to come on time. Thanks for listening. For new videos, don't forget to subscribe my channel. And if you like my videos, please share and like.